What is philosophy? In this video, we will present some definitions of philosophy, and briefly discuss its major branches. Let's start with the etymology of the term, philosophy. The term philosophy comes from the two Greek words, philos, which means loving, and sophia, which means wisdom. Etymologically speaking, philosophy therefore means loving wisdom, or the love of wisdom. It must be noted that love here, philos, is different from the other kinds of love the ancient Greeks were well aware of, namely, eros and agape. Love, in philosophy, must be understood as a strong desire for a particular object, while wisdom, on the other hand, refers to the knowledge of the ultimate causes and principles. Thus, philosophy, as the love of wisdom, refers to the strong desire of the human person to possess the definitive answers to life's deepest questions. It is not a coincidence therefore, that most philosophers in the ancient world, such as Socrates, Buddha, and Confucius, were considered sages, or wise men. Traditionally, philosophy is defined as the science that studies beings, in their ultimate causes, reasons, and principles, through the aid of human reason alone. Here, when we speak of being, or beings, we mean all things that exist, both material or immaterial. Examples of beings are water, trees, animals, persons, cars, concepts such as God, the soul, etc. Practically, everything that exists is a being, and philosophy studies the definitive reasons and explanations to the deep questions that may arise from them. Some basic questions that philosophy tries to answer are: what is the origin of the world, or of everything that exists? Why do these things exist, rather than not exist at all? Does God exist? If so, how can we justify His goodness in the presence of evil? What is the meaning and purpose of life? Of suffering? What is true knowledge? What are the limits of human knowledge? If one is suffering from an unbearable pain such as cancer, is it morally right to resort to euthanasia? Philosophy tries to answer these questions, through the use of human reason alone, that is, it does so critically and logically, using reflection, analysis, questions and arguments, and without resorting to customary, mythological, or religious answers. It is important to note, however, that not all philosophers agree on a single definition of philosophy. In fact, they differ in their basic understanding of the science. Karl Jaspers, for example, a famous German existential philosopher, understands philosophy as a discipline in which questions are more important than answers, because answers themselves will in turn become questions. We now have an idea of what philosophy is. Let us now proceed to its major branches. Philosophy is divided into four major branches, namely, metaphysics, epistemology, logic, and ethics. Let us first briefly discuss what metaphysics is. The term metaphysics comes from the two Greek words, meta, which means beyond, or after, and physika, which means physical or in nature. Etymologically speaking, metaphysics means the study of things beyond the physical, that is, things or concepts that cannot be experienced, such as the concept of God, freedom, and the soul. Metaphysics is commonly understood as the foundation of philosophy. In fact, Aristotle calls it the first philosophy. Originally, the Greek word metaphysics, or meta-ta-physika, meaning after the physics, designated that part of Aristotle's works, which came after his writings, that dealt with physics, or the physical world. However, it was misappropriated later by his medieval commentators, as that which is beyond the physical. Thus over time, metaphysics became understood as the study of that which exists beyond the physical. Now metaphysics is subdivided into two branches, namely, general metaphysics, and special metaphysics. General metaphysics is also referred to as ontology. The term ontology is derived from the two Greek words ontos, which means being, or everything that exists, and logos, which means knowledge or study. Ontology, therefore, is the branch of metaphysics that studies beings, in their ultimate causes, reasons, and principles, through the use of reason alone. In other words, ontology studies the first principles, or the essence of everything that exists. Some of the questions ontology tries to answer are: what is being? Why do things exist, rather than not exist at all? What is the meaning and nature of reality? What is the underlying principle of everything that exists? Does nothing exist? If so, what is the nature of nothing? Special metaphysics, on the other hand, is further subdivided into branches, such as cosmology, psychology or anthropology, and natural theology or theodicy. If you want to learn more about these sub-branches, please check our video, linked in the card above. The second major branch of philosophy is epistemology. The term epistemology comes from the two Greek words episteme, which means knowledge, and logos, which means study. Thus, epistemology is defined as the study of the nature and scope of knowledge and justified belief. Specifically, it analyzes the nature of knowledge and how it relates to similar concepts, such as truth and falsehood, opinion and belief, and justification. Here are some of the questions epistemology tries to answer. What is knowledge? What do we know? What are the structures and limits of human knowledge? How is knowledge acquired? What justifies true belief? The third major branch of philosophy is logic. Logic comes from the Greek word logos, which actually has several meanings, such as word, reason, study, etc. Despite this, logic is defined as the science of correct thinking, or the study of the principles and criteria of valid arguments. More specifically, logic attempts to distinguish sound reasoning from invalid reasoning. Some of the questions that logic tries to answer are: what are the basic mental acts? What distinguishes a good argument from a bad one? What are the criteria in determining the validity of an argument? How can we detect a fallacious argument? What are the types of fallacies? And lastly, the fourth major branch of philosophy is ethics. The term ethics comes from the Greek word ethos, which means character or custom. Ethics is the study of the morality of human actions. It is concerned with the question of the rightness or wrongness of human actions, how human persons ought and ought not to act, and the good life. It is important to note that ethics is not the same as morality. If you want to learn more about their difference, please watch our video linked in the card above. Here are some of the questions ethics tries to answer. Is man naturally good, or naturally evil? What makes a good action good, or a bad one bad? What is the difference between human act and act of man? What are the different stages of moral development? What is the good life, and how can we attain it? To recap, philosophy comes from the two Greek words, philos and sophia, which mean loving and wisdom. Etymologically, philosophy means the love of wisdom. More generally, it is defined as the science that studies beings, in their ultimate causes, reasons, and principles, through the use of human reason alone. Philosophy is divided into four major branches, namely: metaphysics, or the study of being, and of things beyond the physical. Epistemology, the study of the nature and scope of knowledge and justified belief. Logic, the science of correct thinking, or the study of the principles and criteria of valid arguments. And ethics, the study of the morality of human actions. If you find this video helpful, please give it a like, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel for more related content. Thank you, and see you in our next videos.